Hi Virgo, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and Happy New Year to you. This is your general read for the second half of January 2020. Okay. I apologize I missed the first half. I was on holiday, so please forgive me. But we're here, and this is a general read for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the 15th through the 31st of January 2020. Remember, it's a general reading, Virgo. So it won't resonate with everybody. Take whatever messages you can and leave the rest. Thank you. I have two decks here because there are going to be two rows, Virgo. The top row is going to be what's going on outside of you and around you. And bottom row is what's going on inside of you. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? Okay. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start pulling your messages. For Virgo, well, Seven of Pentacles decided to pop out. Okay, Cancer got that card too, from both decks. So if you got some Cancer in your chart, you might want to check out that Cancer message. Ace of Wands. I think it was Cancer. It was either Cancer or Leo. Two of Wands. I'm going to pull these over a little more. Make sure I can get everything in here. Okay, and what's the bottom of the deck? Bottom of the deck is Nine of Pentacles. That's general energy for this time. Okay. Bottom row, what's going on inside of you? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What is going on with Virgo? What's going on in their mind? What are they thinking about? What are they feeling? We have the Queen of Cups. First card out under the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands falling under the Ace of Wands. Okay. And we got the Chariot under the Two of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Wow, nice. The Sun. Happy. Okay. So I'm going to start with the top row. Okay, Virgo. With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like Virgo at this time is pretty self-sufficient. I feel like there are Virgos taking a step back at this time too, preferring to be alone than with the general public or with friends or family. Actually, I get a sense that you prefer your own company to the company of others during this time. Okay, and with death going on underneath that, I really feel in the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups, wow, that you're working on yourself, okay? I feel with the Death card and the High Priestess and the Ace that there are issues going on within you. And you're sitting with your spiritual self or your higher self. You're connecting to your higher self through your spirituality so you can heal yourself at this time and make changes within yourself. Death card does indicate the end of something and the beginning of something new. So some of you are working on maybe a new perspective, a new attitude within yourself or within your life, okay, in some aspect. It's definitely, you know, the Ace of Cups is a card of healing when it comes to yourself. But also in your life, it could definitely be big changes in some love relationship. Now, that doesn't have to be romantic. That can be familial. It can be friendship. It could be soul family. It could be self-love. Okay, universal love. When I think of the Ace of Cups, it is love of all kinds for me. Okay, so definitely going inward to heal yourself and to find the answers in the way to work through some big changes going on outside and around you. Now, these big changes with the Death card could be changes to family, to your health, to work, It's going to be different for different ones of you. Do remember that this is a general reading, okay? If you want a personal read, the contact information is below, okay, Virgo? Nine of Pentacles definitely is very close to the end of something. It always speaks to me about, it almost feels Empress. Kind of like you're the queen of your castle. You're in a space of nurturing and happiness right now, contentment. But, you know, being that death card's underneath it, I really feel like you're there, you're doing some internal work. That's the overall message I'm getting here. Secondary message, stay grounded right now, Virgo. I feel nature's going to play a big role for you. And meditation just popped up. So keep your chakras in line to balance, stay grounded, and work through this. You're in a period of transformation, spiritually and otherwise, okay, Virgo? In terms of money, I really feel like Virgos are doing pretty good with money right now. I don't feel like you're hurting, okay? That's the message I'm getting here. I feel like things are solid and really moving along. That's a nice message to have for many Virgos, or at least this set of Virgos. So with the Seven of Pentacles coming up next, Seven of Pentacles is about nurturing and waiting. Nurturing a crop and waiting for it to produce a harvest, anyways, is what I'm trying to say. It's about keeping the faith while things are working themselves out, or you're working things out. Okay, I think you're working towards a new beginning here in some way. Something. It could be business related. It could be money related. It'll be different for different ones of you. For some of you, it's relationships. For others of you, it's a business idea or concept that you're bringing to fruition, or the expansion of a current business is also on part of that message. Another part of that message is a project at a new, within the current work. Yeah, a new project or a new position is what I just heard. New project. I see this ladder and I'm drawn to it. I feel like you're moving up the ladder here, Virgo. And some of you are starting a new position that you've been waiting for. Or you're waiting for that first day on that job. Or you're waiting to hear whether or not you got it. Okay? So right now I feel like you're in a transition. Okay? Big changes happening around you. Within your life. In different areas. Okay? You're either upon a new start, or you've recently started something new, or you're waiting for it. It's coming. Don't worry. If you're the ones waiting, don't worry. It's coming. It's coming. I definitely feel like for some of you, this is a new start in business. Wanting to start a new business keeps coming up. A new business or a new business concept or expansion of a business. For others of you, it's a relationship. Okay. Yeah, and in that case, I'm really not feeling like these cards are really connected here. I really feel like these are, in part, 3 separate cards. Okay, when it comes to relationship. This card is just signaling to me that some of you are starting a new relationship now. And I don't know if that's all romantic. For some of you, I feel like this could be a business relationship that's coming through. You're trying to start a new business relationship. And you're very passionate about it. I really feel right now there are a group of Virgos out there that are really feeling creative and passionate about something. And they're putting in a lot of time. You are putting in a lot of time to working this idea or concept out so you can bring it forward. And some of you are at that point where you are bringing it forward. Okay, but others of you are still in the process of working out the plan, the creation itself before you start it. Some of you have just literally started doing it, okay? And some of you are still deciding whether or not you want to do it, Okay, with the Two of Wands down here at the tail end here, it's telling me that you've got decisions. A lot of choices going on for you. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I take the job? Do I leave the job? Do I health comes up. So decisions in health, decisions in business, decisions with money, decisions with work. Gonna be, I feel like the word nitpicky just came up. Nope, that's message. Sorry, talking to my, you're being advised to be nitpicky, okay? Make sure that you do exactly what it is you want to do, because we're on a lunar eclipse. We just had a solar eclipse. This stuff lasts, this energy, at least 6 months. And I feel the things you're going to do now, the decisions you make are going to impact you for the long term. So, choose wisely. Be picky about what you choose to do at this time, Virgo, with regards to yourself and relationships and business opportunities, as well as work. Other career and work-oriented decisions and choices you have to or want to make, okay? I feel like some of you, it's definitely, you're feeling like you're at a fork in the road in some aspect of your life, and you're wanting forward movement. With the Seven of Pentacles energy, it's always the feeling like you've been doing this forever. You're ready for a change. You're ready for that new beginning. And I can see that in your mental sphere here, Virgo, that you're absolutely ready for the new beginning. It's been a challenge working to get where you are right now, and you're absolutely thinking of forward movement here with the Chariot. Emotionally, in your mental sphere now to the lower here, with the Sun, it tells me you're very happy, okay? At least in your mindset and perspective are focused on happiness, on being happy. You feel happy. With the Five of Cups, I feel like you're leaving things that no longer serve you behind, and you're setting out a plan for yourself, okay, with the Emperor. You're setting out a plan for yourself. You're trying to bring more structure and order into your life, or at least you're thinking about this. Remember, this is all what you're thinking about right now. So you're feeling good, happy, successful, or at least content and blessed and grateful. And that optimism, it shows. It's definitely going to show through with that Nine of Pentacles above. You're feeling very much autonomous. I do feel withdrawn there, I really get the sense that some people might feel like something's wrong with you, Virgo, at this time. Why is she or he not being as social as they typically are? But it's definitely not because there's anything wrong, per se. It's just you're finding happiness and solitude within your own time spent with yourself, okay? So, definitely purging now, working on yourself, working to create a plan, focusing on your own needs, your own wants and needs. With the Queen of Cups here, I do see that you're pretty emotional about something you're working on that's in the process right now. For some of you, it's family matters. Family matters are to the forefront for you. Okay, it could have to do with a mother or a sibling. You yourself could be becoming a first mother. For me, the Seven of Pentacles over this Queen of Cups does indicate that you could right now be pregnant. And that's on your mind for some of you. You've got decisions to make. Okay, could be do I or do I not want to know the sex of my child, per se. For some of you, you're 7 months pregnant. Okay, and you're thinking about that new beginning that you're going to have as a mother. Lots of decisions to make about what colors to pick for the room, and what clothes to pick, and what days, and names, and big changes going on in your life, okay? For others of you, this is more in line with maybe a parent, caring for a parent, or it could be your own health and wellness. Because her hands are on her stomach, I do feel like health could be a priority. It's been coming up this entire reading, and I do feel like either your health or the health of possibly a parent or somebody close to you has been on your mind. And it's not something that's new. With the Seven of Pentacles above it, I do feel like it's something that you're working on diligently right now to work through. So, and it's not been the easiest with the Nine of Wands here. It's been an uncomfortable situation. And challenging, okay? Challenging, why do I say that? Well, here we got a lot of water and puddles around, and this lady or man is wearing a leather strap sandal walking through puddles. Well, that can give you blisters, and it seems pretty uncomfortable sloshing around in puddles with a sandal on. So it's probably a situation that has caused you a bit of discomfort, even caused you pain. And you know, nines are 1 before 10. 10's the end of a cycle, 1's the beginning of a cycle. A 9 tells me you've been at this a long time. You could be exhausted and tired, but you're working through it. This is a foot in motion. You haven't stopped. You're still working through the situation. Chills, just got chills all the way up my body. Confirmation. So I know that despite any hard situations going on for you right now, Virgo, you're working through them the best you can. You're not being stopped, and you're working towards fresh, clean bill of health, or a fresh new start in a relationship or in business. Whatever this difficult situation is, it's going to be different for different ones of you. But just because it's difficult, it's not going to stop you from moving forward and through it. You're putting in the time and the effort, is what I'm being told. Some of you, I'm seeing you staying late at work. Okay, I'm seeing you stay really late. So you're going in early, and you're coming home late, because it's a priority. And I do feel like you're working on something new, something special, or you just started this position and you're wanting to make a good impression. That, or you're trying to get a position and you're wanting to make a good impression, because this is something in progress. Definitely thinking about forward movement. So we've got, you know, 3 cards of being in the process and being in movement, okay? So your thoughts are all on birthing something new, working through something, and moving forward into a new day. You're wanting to have a new beginning, at least some movement. Chariot comes out, and it's a victory card. So you're wanting victory, you're wanting forward movement, but you've got decisions to make. Okay, and it's kind of stopping you. You're kind of at a halt. That's why the Chariot's is only in your mindset, and we're not seeing it out here. In fact, we're not seeing any forward movement cards out here. We're seeing a card of waiting. And I feel part of that waiting has to do with a lot of things you've got to work through mentally. You've got a lot of decisions to make, and you're being advised with the Chariot to stay balanced within all of this process. And in life in general, really. This Chariot is definitely off balance, leaning a little to the right, and it's black and it's white, which is asking you to get yourself more balanced. Between probably work and home, or, you know, yourself, being alone and being social. I mentioned working a lot earlier, because the 9 does indicate that you want to do that and probably are. Where the Chariot is saying you need to stay balanced here. And I feel that that's the tug of war. In fact, I've seen the tug of war in here. There it is. That's the tug of war. One of the tug of wars I see you're dealing with. All this internal tug of war between do I, don't I. Lots of mental activity for you this month. But overall, in general, you're feeling content. You're feeling happy. Things could be worse, I just heard. Okay, so you're either thinking that or feeling that, some of you. But you are surrounded by some big changes. You're either making them yourself or they're happening to you. And I feel for many of you, though, it's yourself. You're making these big changes to your own life, and on purpose, because you want and deserve better days ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some additional cards from John Holland's Psychic Tarot for the Heart. What is it that Virgo needs to know in addition to the messages already provided? Okay. Additional message for Virgo, please. Refusing to see comes out, and there's a 2 on there. So I'm feeling a connection to the higher power is necessary. The third eye there is definitely prominent for me. I'm feeling like this is a card that's asking you to go inside and get connected to your higher power. Get yourself grounded and balanced, because you're not seeing the whole picture here. Okay, it's the saying says refusing to see, and that's probably why you're stuck at an impasse at the 2 of Wands and at the 7 of Pentacles, because you're not allowing yourself, or you're not seeing the entire picture. The advice I'm feeling being given here is to connect to your higher power, and you're going to see some forward movement for yourself, okay? Yeah, success and growth. So with that connection to higher power, getting yourself balanced and aligned, I do feel like opening up that third eye might be big for some of you. So open up your third eye and crown chakra. And you're going to feel much better and more clear after that, because some of you, I feel, are blocked, especially in your crown, but your third eye as well. And success and growth comes out after. 8's my number of success, and that's what's at the top of this card. Definitely feeling, like I said, some of you it's new jobs, some of you it's pregnancy, and then there's personal growth as well. You know, I'm feeling like you're working on yourself, which I said earlier. There's some healing work going on here with these cards here. I definitely feel here with the Ace of Cups and the High Priestess that you're working on making changes within yourself, and you're healing yourself, and I see success happening there. So there are some changes going on within you and around you because of the changes you're making within you. So I think at the end of the day, many of you are very happy with your lot in life right now. You're content and happy overall. There are some changes going on. You might be more introverted at this time, but it's because you're working on you, and the things going on in your life, and you're doing so more undercover this month than you typically do. Okay, Virgo, so those are your messages. I hope they resonate. Drop me a comment below. Let me know. How does this play out in your life? Is this about your health, work, money? Is this about a business opportunity or a business idea or some other artistic endeavor or entrepreneurial opportunity? Let me know your thoughts. How do they resonate? Love to hear from you. And if you happen to like this reading, how I read, the layout, do hit the like and subscribe button, Virgo. Love having you here. Love doing these for you, okay? Until next time, do take care. Love and light always. Namaste.